Fixed signs. We're going to clear the energy. A bit precarious there. Ready? Taurus, what do you need to know? 21st of April 2020. Taurus, what do you need to know? Overall energy. Stubbornness, Aries energy, bad haircuts, issues with the head and face, so there may be injuries to the head or face. It's about new beginnings or the lack of when you reverse like that. Fresh starts. So stubbornness, your way or the highway, or someone is, doesn't take no for an answer. What do you need to know about this then? Those born on the 4th or the 31st, living or past, state for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. We've got the Leo, you and Leo have got this connection going on, haven't you? Got this fate thing going on. It's karmic situations, it's not in your favour. Leo rules the heart, the back, and self-expression. And self-expression is mentioned in the astrology today, it's blocked. So you fighting a battle with the demons within and without and not winning. Illness and bad temper. Those born on the 8th or the 26th, living or past it, for your diary and address. Massively important in a negative way. Somebody's taking their love away. There's no offers of love. There's no messages of love. Those born 1966, plus or minus 12 may be involved. There is, however, the abundance and growth in this situation, so it's happening for a reason. Those born on the 3rd or the 30th, living or past it, for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. So you are growing, you are adding to your life in some way, but it's through this situation. So the negative situation brings on a positive outcome. Happiness, social gaiety, blessings, abundance, pregnancy, new beginnings. It's a curious connection with the 11th of November, the military, and poppies, Remembrance Day. You also have the High Priestess. So you're going with your gut instinct, you're going within, you're listening to spirit. This is the tarot reader, the medium, the psychic. This is those born on the 2nd or the 29th, living or past it, for the diary and address, massively important, also in a positive way. The birth mentioned the number 11. Not in any way in the tarot will you learn that. I just get that from spirit. Those in spirit connected to the letter B and J, the pomegranates, which are posted on the page, so you should know by now what that means. The written word, the spoken word, massively important. Anything that goes in your mouth and comes out of your mouth is important at this time. Secrets, medications, diet. This lady knows everything. She's been in unhealthy relationships. She knows that there is black, white and grey areas. Your truth, their truth, and the truth that is the actual truth somewhere in between. So, the truth, secrets, abundance, coming from a karmic situation not served in your favour, where someone takes their love away or removes their love, either you or someone else, illness and bad temper. A Leo is unhappy about this situation, possibly. Or someone close to a Leo. In Greek mythology, this lady is this lady's mother, who drags her back from an unhealthy relationship. That may have some meaning on the situation. It would have greater meaning if that card was the devil. There is a man of learning and knowledge involved in this situation. You may have to seek advice. Someone is holding their breath to see what will happen next as far as communications go. There is a constant female companion involved in this situation and fighting. The military is mentioned again. Remember, no matter what you think about yourself, because it's not a very good self-image at the minute, you don't like yourself in the mirror, that you are beautiful and you will continue to glow, but you need to embrace self-respect. Give yourself as much love as you give everyone else. Yeah, June the 21st, massively important. Honeymoon in June. You will be able to enjoy the holiday bliss together soon. Honeymoon. So some of you may be in the honeymoon period of a new relationship, or some of you may actually be planning your honeymoon. But in this situation, there is some bad temper over a situation, and someone may be wondering if they're ever going to get to the altar, because this lady is also the lady that was jilted at the altar, went down the aisle without a dad, or suffered in the relationship. Sorry. So someone needs to seek some advice about this, because there may be a wedding that was cancelled, or the event was cancelled and you're having to hold your breath and see what's going on, and you're just a bit worried about this. That's a very specific message for a very few of you, I hope. Desire, because there's a lot of desire in this. The fire element, there is a lot of fire. Possibly there's Leo and Aries, so there's a desire, but these two are not seeing eye to eye at the minute. So if that's the case, and you're both you're involved with a fire sign somewhere, that's not good. 37. Yeah, there's no going back in a situation. You're on the threshold of a new beginning, so you're just going to have to, no matter what the tantrums are about, go with the flow. Passion, though a bad regulator, is a powerful springboard. This is all about your desires and passions. There are changes coming and new movement. Look for them to be quick. The element of fire in astrology is all about beginnings, but because of the astrology of today, there will be blockages. Our passions and how fast we get our energy moving. It speaks to how rapidly we react and how long it takes us to accomplish what we set out to do. Fire is burning determination. Fire scorches away impurities, clearing landscape for new growth. Yes, new growth. So we've come full circle. And leaving an area healthier and stronger. The signs of Aries, which we've got, Leo, which we've got, and Sagittarius, which we haven't got, fall under the influence of fire. And when fire element card is involved, expect changes to be dramatic in an unforgettable way. So they're going to be changes, massive ones, probably to do with arguments. A situation is about to be transformed through a wake-up call or a personal epiphany, so you may see the true colours of someone. The element of fire is spirit moving and a great indicator of creativity, so now is the time to apply your energies wholeheartedly. Step into the path and find your way. Look at your issues from another perspective and try a different approach. The fire element card also denotes honesty and suggests you act assertively. Yes. You're about to get up front with someone and vice versa. So this could go two ways. Either a massive blow up where you part or a massive blow up that gets passionate. This card says to push it. In any event, you will soon understand where you stand, as all of your cards will be put on the table, and then you can expect less of a mystery, which is the secret. Watch out for bossy people, yes. When the card comes up, it can indicate a type of bulldozing that will be hard to deal with. Others may claim they are speaking for you from a place of truth and concern, whereas they may not understand the situation very well and not offer the best advice. What do I say about advice? So you need to look for somebody who will give you the good advice. Also be careful of others attempting to take over and claiming as theirs what you've already created or started. Could be the mother-in-law or the mother taking over the wedding, as an example. It's important to keep yours in check as well, so don't you try and control everything either. Since you're now thinking in larger terms, details won't seem to matter as much, but it's important to get everything nailed down. You may be tempted to fly by the seat of your pants and rely on spontaneity. This is not a bad idea. So think of an alternative if it is a wedding. The fire element card says you have good instincts at the moment and will be able to carry it off as long as you're also grounded. So be practical. This is a card of passion. Therefore, if romance is your question, this is a compelling attraction, at least on the part of one of you. However, don't make the mistake of attempting to make your love interest jealous, because if you do, and you're not getting the attention you crave, this will surely backfire, definitely, because they will take the love away. If the attention strays though, don't be afraid to have a backup plan, which you may have 2 women there or 2 men, depending on the birthdays. A romantic card indicates a sudden attraction, and if it's not meant to be, it will burn out fast. But if the relationship has legs, you will be a great supporter and protector of each other. The fire element card is one of new starts, often after the past has burned away, but there are blockages, so you haven't burned the past away yet. And denotes a period where you start anew. Be honest in your approach. Any arrogance will be your enemy. You will have the zeal to get things done in the way you want. As far as your life is concerned, the pot is being stirred for a good reason. Lastly, show caution with objects that have a fiery or electrical nature. So you could have to choose between 2 people. and you need to seek advice. So Leo, you've just been mentioned again in Taurus reads. I suggest that you take notice. What do you need to know, Leo? 21st of April 2020. Oh, wishes and dreams not coming true because you refuse to open a Pandora's box. And until you do, there was no hope of this situation turning itself around. Aquarian energy. Aquarius is mentioned in the astrology today. Let's see what it says. Can't remember. Saturn in Aquarius. It brings solitary path, learn unconventional views. You don't fit in at the minute, feeling awkward in society. So, and it is squaring Sun in Taurus, so there will be tensions, at odds with people, and challenges and blocks. That's no good, is it? I've just shuffled wrongly because I didn't have the Aries in it. Let's try again. That's good because you don't really want that card. So sorry about that. Let's try again. If that comes out, it's meant to be. Leo, 21st of April 2020. Uh, 21st of April, Leo. Let's try again. That's better. Sagittarius. It's possible loss of weight on the hips and thighs, healing of the hips and thighs, temperance. You've been put to the test and now you're coming out the other side stronger. This is Sagittarian energy, which rules learning and faith. So you may have learnt something that's tested your faith. What does Sagittarius rule? Can't remember the parts of the body. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, hips and thighs. Sorry, I've just said it, haven't I? Losing weight on the hips and thighs. It's positive energy. Those born on the 14th, living or past it, for your diary and address. Massively important. In a positive way. So patience is needed. We know that much. Virgo energy, so the health services, intestines and abdomen, not listening to your gut instinct, not listening to spirit. So you will stumble and fall along the path and be going it alone. And that's in with the Aquarius energy. Saturn's in Aquarius today. You're no longer guarding your heart or in denial. Whether you're sure of your facts or not, you're going to make a decision. Someone will remove their love from a situation. Somebody may be over emotional, possibly a water sign lady. Those born on the 9th or the 27th, living or past it, for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. Someone is waiting patiently, thank goodness, for the ships to come in. But a decision has been made. So maybe they have to wait because of this isolation period, which would fit with the Virgo energy. But material matters and concerns are a problem. So maybe they're waiting for the finances to improve before taking a move. I would strongly suggest that that is the wrong attitude to take. But you will do what you want to do. So, to excuse the doors going, my granddaughters are coming in and out. So there will be positive communication coming your way. A very successful man is involved in the situation. A married lady with children. And someone is realising that finances bring no comfort to their life. Even when they're good, it doesn't change the situation. So somebody is unhappy with their lot. It always surprises me that the same cards come out, because there are so many cards. It could quite easily be a much nicer reading, and it still carries on with the same story, doesn't it? If you believe that you possess the power to complete the task ahead of you, you will achieve success. It's all about believing in yourself. This is your transformational year, don't forget. If you don't have belief in yourself, what are you going to do? Really? Yeah, you've been calling in your soulmate. You're feeling isolated and need someone in your life. Your prayers and affirmations will bring you together. It might not be who you think, when you think, or where you think. So keep an open mind. Spirit have heard you, and it may be this successful man that's coming your way. North Node, this is your life's purpose. What did I say about it being your transformational year? There is a reason for this year for you, and it's massively important. Now, I can't find my book. So where is it? Yeah, you're following your bliss. So, the North Node points out the best area for you to direct your talents and wills. The North Node shows the area of gifts. It represents your destiny. So the choices you made and the consequences they've brought you. It is directly opposed to the South Node, which is much more serious and restrictive. The North Node represents where we benefit from good work done in the past and how that assists us in here and now. The North Node is the place where life becomes easier. It acts like a karmic Jupiter, where a doorway opens and suddenly you are where you need to be. When the North Node card presents itself in a reading, you can be assured destiny has a place in your situation. There are many life lessons. You are about to arrive at a place for your highest good. So what did I say about being tested? You have been tested and learnt many lessons. Your life is expanding and opportunities pour in swiftly, catching you quite by surprise. So, this communication possibly. This card also represents past life memories and karmic connections. So something you have dreamed of may be coming your way. However, the astrology for today means there's blockages, so it will not be easy. You may meet people who've known for many past lives, perhaps a soul family where bonds form very quickly. You are taking on a larger view of your life, which not only emphasises your talents, but aligns your talents with like-minded souls. It's a fortuitous time to begin a privately owned business or other professional venture that will bring in extra finances. Whatever the venture may be, fun, creativity and optimism will be part of it. At this time you will feel less limited and your goals and plans will have far-reaching potential. Keep in mind the lunar node always brings shifts and changes. For instance, a relationship with someone who has destiny spelled all over him or her may suddenly walk into your life, and that's going to put the cat among the pigeons. If so, this relationship will start rapidly and be life-altering. One job may end swiftly, and you will find yourself in a much more suitable position. If the energy is used correctly, it will promote greater optimism and prosperity. This means finances are also likely to increase. This energy is now telling you that the schooling part is over for now. Lessons have been learned, and you are needing to act on those lessons so that you can go towards a greater destiny. At this time, it is evident where you need to go and where you need to be. As a soul messenger, the appearance of the North Node in the spread indicates growing into what is called a larger unknown, meaning you are moving towards a point that promises greater fulfillment. The nodes are karmic, therefore the lessons are not easy ones. Matters will develop suddenly, but there is still work to be done. Luck is on your side and an opening towards greater things. Karmic lessons have been learned, processed, to bring fulfillment and happiness. So whatever happens, it's a karmic situation, it was meant to happen, so don't fight against it. Scorpio, what do you need to know? We've got your card there, look, how weird is that? They are so clever sometimes. 21st of April 2020, Scorpio. Ooh. Message of Spirit, please, Scorpio. Can't believe that. Leo just had that, Scorpio, and you have had Leo in your reads this week, so maybe there's some connection there. This is addiction. Shopaholics, alcoholics, gamblers, drug addicts, chocoholics. You're being put to the test. I was born on the 14th, living or past it. For your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. There's an imbalance somewhere. Impatience. It's weight gain on the hips and thighs. It's problems with the hips and thighs. It is a hard lesson learned and a testing of your faith. Somebody's not getting back as much as they're giving out. There's no reciprocity. But you've played your part in this disappointment, so you're going to have to suck it up, buttercup, and not cry over spilt milk. There is love at the end of it, but you're going to have to release yourself from manipulation of a toxic situation. Possibly contracts will be torn up, shackles will be broken, and lack of passion in a situation. Those born on the 15th, living or past it, for your diary and address, massively important. Capricorn energy, which rules the knees and bone issues, and Capricorn, knees and bones, and the external public life. So you don't really care what anybody else thinks. You are rebelling against that. There is a settlement of a long-standing problem and a fresh start. The phoenix will rise from the ashes. Those born on the 20th, living or past it for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. So don't give up, as things will about to change in your favour. Somebody is celebrating, so that's good. And you can breathe a sigh of relief because your ships are about to come in. No longer thinking about the written word. It could be an important document, as in a will, contract, etc. So you're no longer having to worry about that. And successful lady. So a gentleman doesn't want to think about the written word, but the lady is successful. So if you're the female, that's brilliant. The gentleman will be celebrating, but he's no longer having to think about the contract or the written word. So something may have been troubling him, and now he's decided it's not a problem anymore. He doesn't have to think about it anymore. So someone is, especially a female, is going to be very, very successful and can breathe a sigh of relief. But there is an imbalance somewhere and they're not an equal give and take. So it may be a problem. But you have the drive personally and passion and energy to achieve your wildest dreams. So don't give up now. Release your ex. So somebody has to release their ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So if you are massively happy and you haven't got any grotty exes hanging about anywhere, it could just be that you have to clear this energy because there's an imbalance. So you need to change the vibration. Either put on some music, open the windows, have a bit of a dance, or do something you don't normally